Hi, Trisha here. This is a series of videos about jelly plate printing. This first video is going to look at all the equipment, or most of the equipment that you need for jelly plate printing. It's not masses, but I'll just run through most of the things that I use. So let's get ourselves started. Okay then, so we're going to do some jelly plate printing, as I said. I have got this jelly plate. So this plate is about 12 or 13 centimetres squared. So I've got a piece of just photocopy paper down, just plain paper. And I've got all my equipment, so I'm going to run through all the things that I've got. So I've got a piece of paper down, I've got my jelly plate on top, I have got lots of different types of acrylic paint, I've got some of those little tester pots, I've got some little tiny jelly arts ones, what have I got, crafter's choice acrylic, so all sorts of different acrylic paints. Probably I would say personally for jelly plate printing, these large ones, which are a little bit sort of cheaper, you probably find them different places, that are a little bit runnier, so they're not very thick, they're not really a stiff paint, they're slightly runnier. These are actually better, I think, for doing jelly plates with than a sort of much more thicker quality acrylic paint, but have a try and see. If you buy a little kit from Jelly Arts or different places, they come with some little tubes of paint for you to have a go at. Right, I've got some other stuff. I have got this, which is sequin waste, so they punch out all the sequins and then this is what's left over. You can buy this on like eBay and things like that. People sell, you know, rolls of it. I've got a little squeegee type thing here that you can use. If you've got something like, hang on a minute, if you've got something like a plastic fork, you know, out of the salad things and that's just as good. Be careful it's not too sharp, because you don't actually want to scratch, or if you scratch it you'll actually cut into your jelly plate and that, so be careful with that. But yeah, that's okay. I have got a tiny little piece of bubble wrap. Bubble wrap is sort of getting a little bit harder to find nowadays, I think, because people are not using it so much. So if you come across some, keep yourself a piece, which is quite nice. I also have some stamps. So I've got a little sort of parasol one there. I've got one of these sort of kids ones that come in, you know, a little set of kids sort of painting things, and I've got one with circles on there. So all sorts of different stamps you can use. I've got some of these little ones. Don't know if you can see, they're just sort of out of those little kits of kids stamps as well. So it doesn't have to be anything amazing. They don't have to be sort of the most amazing stamps. So you can use those. I have got a roller for rolling the acrylic paint on, get a nice smooth surface. I've also got a little palette knife, but you could use a plastic spoon or something, only because I've got these paints, these little tester pots, so I need to get the paint out of these. If you haven't got the tester pots and you've got these sort of squeegee topped ones or whatever, then you're fine, because you can squirt straight onto your jelly plate. Okay, so first off, oh, I know what I've got as well. I've got paper. Okay, so for our jelly plate, we don't want really thick paper at all. We just want quite thin paper. So, you know, just photocopier paper you can get. If you go somewhere like even the supermarkets do the packs of paper to put in your printer at home. That's all you need. Nothing more than that. If you're going to use the papers to collage with or to cut up and stick on cards and things like that, then they're all ready to go because they're not too thick for doing that with. I also have some just slightly, I've had this like 100 million years. I haven't got a clue where it came from. You see, it's like it's not quite tissue paper and it's not quite copier paper, thin paper. But you could use things like tissue paper. If you have tissue paper in things, then use that. You can also buy things off the internet and from craft shops, deli papers and things. They just need to be thin papers for this. So the first thing, if you've not done jelly plate printing before at all, then the first thing to do is just have a play around at doing some prints. So I'm going to move those up out of the way, and we're just going to do some really simple prints first off and just play about with that. So I'm going to squeeze out a couple of blobs of colour, and then we're just using our roller really just to cover the surface there. And what we're after is just a nice smooth covering on our surface. And then just plain paper, then we can take print. There we go. Simple, easy peasy. Okay, so I've still got some paint on my roller, so I'm going to roll the back over. Just going to take that blob off there. Right. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put my sequin waste on, and I'm also going to use, I'll use my little fork. There we go. Okay. So anywhere where the paint is, that's what's going to print. Anywhere where there's no paint, so where we've pulled it all off there, but also underneath our sequin waste, we're not going to have a print at all. So let's go with that one. Ooh. Okay, so should have done slightly darker colour, shouldn't I? So that's where sequin waste was, and then that's where the little lines were. So you can see that actually my paint was quite thick here and it squidged over the lines. So let's have a go again. So what I've got now is on the back of my sequin waste, I've actually got some acrylic printed on there. So I could put that down, but let's have a see in a minute. So I could reprint this if I wanted to. Let's have a go. You probably won't see this very much because it's quite light colour. But you see there? So I've got a little texture there. But let's try a darker colour so you can see what's going on. Still got a little bit of yellow on here, so let's pop that down the bottom there. I'm going a bit crazy with my acrylic, aren't I? So I've got yellow down the bottom and I've got this blue at the top here. So I'm going to put my sequin waste up here think I'm probably a little bit dry now because I've been chatting. So let's see what I print here. And peel that off. There we go. You see? There. Okay. So I've got this little texture here. So let's take a splurge of green. I have got some blue still on my roller. So let's pick that up there, and let's go for a little stamp here. So I'm pulling it off here. So the best thing to do now is, if you've got some little tester sheets here, you might as well use this on your sheets. So the key with this is really to try not to waste too much. So it does feel like a little bit like, oh hang on, I've just done that for no reason, just to pull it off. But yeah, try and use these. We can print over these. You can see that they're drying really quickly, so we can keep printing over them. Let's pop that there. Okay. Let's take a print there. There we go. See there? Okay. I've got this one, which is great colours for collaging. This one, which has got lots of different layers. So I've got lots of different papers and things that might be quite fun to use for other things. So now I've got my plate here, and you can see, you know, it's pretty much, I'll press my hand on it, there's a little bit there, but mostly dry really. So I'm just going to go and wash that all off. The same with all of my stamps. I'm going to wash all of those off, and the same as my roller. I'm going to wash that off, and I'm going to wash them all off with water and possibly just a little bit of washing up liquid or soap on here, just to get the acrylic off. But that's it. So make sure you do wash everything up, and like with your stamps and things, what I've got is an old toothbrush, and I'm going to scrub in there just to make sure that I get everything out. Otherwise, see you next time. Bye. Visit my website for your art resources. Follow me on social media, like this video, and subscribe to my channel for more art demos.